my YouTube family, how are you? It's TKD Gal here, and I am here with a foundation review. Finally, as requested by Nancy Goo Goo. Hi, Nancy. So, I was on the hunt for the perfect foundation, you know, and my skin, so I can tell you that as a disclaimer, my skin is oily, okay, just flat out oily. I have to blot, I have to use those oil absorbing papers or tissue paper or whatever to absorb oils during the day so my makeup doesn't break down. Now, I've tried some drugstore versions like the CoverGirl Oil Control. I tried the Maybelline Dream Liquid Mousse. I tried the CoverGirl Natural Luxe. So, and a couple of other ones that just kind of like, they just didn't do it. I mean, my skin would just break those foundations down like in no time. It would look like I had on no makeup at all by the time I got home from work. So, that was not going to cut it. So what I did was I ended up going into Nordstrom's one day and sitting down at the Bobbi Brown counter. I love me some Bobbi Brown. I do. I love me some Bobbi Brown. Anyway, so I sat down. I told the girl what I was looking for, and she matched me to this. And this is the Natural Finish Long Lasting Foundation with SPF 15. Okay, SPF ladies, you always need an SPF. And this is in the color Golden 6, and I told the girl that my skin was super oily and that the foundations would just break down over time, and you know, all the things that I just said, and she matched me to this. Now, this foundation is light coverage, which is what I was looking for. Okay, so this will cover, this is just going to give you kind of an even skin tone. It's going to give you kind of a finished, polished look to your skin so that your makeup looks really nice and everything. This is not full coverage. This is not going to cover blemishes and things like that. It is heavier than a tinted moisturizer, but it's not like full coverage like the Revlon Color Stay or anything like that, okay? So it's right in between those two. Tinted moisturizer, Revlon Color Stay, this is right in the middle. Okay, so I use this every day, okay, and what I like about this foundation is the fact that it lasts all day, and that when I put it on, it doesn't dry my skin out. See, some of the problems I was having with those other foundations is that I would put them on, and then the oil absorbing properties in them would just like strip all the moisture out of my skin, and then when I smiled or talked, I felt like my skin was gonna crack. No, that is not going to work for me. So this foundation, your skin still feels soft. I mean, like if I touch my face, I feel soft. It still feels like my skin. I don't look at my hand and have, you know, a lot of foundation and powders and stuff all over. No. This is not that kind of foundation. So I'm going to read you just a little excerpt from the Bobbi Brown website about this foundation, and it says oil-free all-day wear, so you'll have soft, matte, even-looking skin without having to pile on the powder throughout the day. This is a sequel to a discontinued, okay, It has sponge-like powders to absorb excess oil on the surface of the skin, while emollients lock in moisture to ensure skin remains perfectly balanced, okay? Transfer-resistant formula helps to create a barrier against heat and humidity for up to 8 hours, which is true, of wear, and your makeup stays in place. Perfect for oily to combination skin. Okay, so that is very true. You know, so this is great for oily skin. I didn't think there would ever be anything that would work with my oily skin. So I'm just going to do a little swatch right here for you. I'm just going to do kind of just the tiniest drop here because I don't want to waste it, because the con to this is that it is expensive. This bottle is $45, okay? Alright, so here it is. There's a little swatch, and I know what you're thinking. You're like, Tammy, that is way too light for you. Look at the difference between my skin and that drop. You're thinking it's way too light. No. Bobbi Brown products are, I mean, her whole thing about her makeup line is that she uses a very cool undertone when she designs the tones and colors for her makeup. So, which means kind of like a yellow undertone. So, when I went to MAC and I got matched, I was an NC43, and the girl pulled out a foundation that was similarly colored to this. So, and then when I went to Bobbi Brown, again, the kind of yellowish kind of undertone, and when she, I'll go ahead and swatch this for you while I'm talking. So, and when she went ahead and, you know, put this on my skin, it did just like it's doing right now. It just blended right in seamlessly. I mean, look at that. That is just gorgeous, okay? So that is, I've come to understand that I have a cool undertone. I always thought I was warm undertone, but no, I'm cool. So, which is fine for me. So now I apply this every morning with my Eco Tools foundation paddle brush, okay? And I also use another Bobbi Brown product to set it, and that is the Bobbi Brown face powder in golden orange. I know, I just said all that about the yellow base and then I'm talking about orange, but I don't know. I guess that's just the name of it, but it does kind of have like a little bit of an orangey undertone, I guess. I don't know how it works. I'm not a makeup expert. I don't know how it works. I just know that it works together very well. So I use this and I just put it on my T-zones, my forehead, my nose, my chin. And it really does help to control those oily areas on my skin. So when I come home at night, I mean, my skin still looks like it did when I left in the morning. So I have to wash it off. So, and that is exactly what I'm looking for. I don't want to look completely different at the end of my business day, you know? So I really do enjoy this. Like I said, the only con that I can find to this is the price. $45 for a bottle of foundation, and you're like, oh, that's kind of steep. However, you only need like 2 little drops, and that will do your entire face. So I think that this whole this bottle will probably last a good 6 months at least. You know, unless you're like doing your makeup twice or 3 times a day, then you should probably get at least a good 6 months out of this. And you have a 2-year shelf life, the girl told me. So, I mean, I hope it lasts me 2 years, but the way I'm using it, it probably won't. You know, I'll probably get like 6 to 8 months out of it. So, that is it. Now, on the rest of my face, since I have like another minute, I'll tell you guys, I have been using the NYX blush, so which I have on right now, and this is in Terracotta. And I love this blush. It gives me just a glow, and it's not like pink or anything. It's more of an orange. So this is in Terracotta. Love this. Okay, this is my first NYX blush. I'm also on my eyes. I have on Benefit Get Figgy, which is a purplish kind of a cream blush. This is kind of old, I know. It's kind of a cream blush. And then on top of that, I'm getting complicated using 2 colors now. I'm getting advanced. I have the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Wash Eyeshadow in Eggplant. Okay, I kind of smoked it out a little bit. I don't know if you guys can tell because my camera's not all that great, but okay. And then on my lips, I have on, this is Bobbi Brown Cream. This is a cream lipstick, and this is an Italian Rose. And then I have that topped with the Bobbi Brown Lip Gloss in Cosmic Pink. Okay, that's the topper that I have on my lips today. And I also lined my lips with this Maybelline lip pencil in Plum. Okay. So that is what I have on my, oh, and I use the e.l.f. So on my eyes, I have as a primer the e.l.f. eyelid primer, and then I use that underneath, and that helps the shadows to stay on really long, because I have an issue with my eyeshadows creasing because, you know, oily skin again. So I found that this works the best. This was, I think, $3 in Target, so this has been the best primer I've run into so far. So that is everything. Oh, on my, I have for mascara, I have on the CoverGirl Lash Blast, the one in the purple tube. And then I have for eyeliner, I have on my MAC, I think it's called the Kohl liner, the one with the one that you can turn up and you don't have to sharpen, the mechanical one, I guess. And it's in graphic black or something like that. So that's the look that I'm wearing today. And oh, the other thing that I really love that was like a shock to me was this Revlon Color Stay Brow Enhancer. this is a little gem. This is a little drugstore secret that people need to really know about. I mean, at least I'm finding out about it. So what it is, it's an eyebrow pencil, so it's kind of like a wax on one end, so you can kind of fill in your brows and things like that. Because with me, with this brow, I used to get waxed all the time, and now the brows don't grow in the same anymore, so I have to fill it in. So they always say get it a shade lighter than your natural hair shade. So this is kind of like a dark brown kind of color. Okay, and then on the other end, which is another reason I like this, is it has the nerve to have a little highlighter. How awesome is that? Which I have on right now as well. I'll swatch it for you. It is just the cutest little thing. I just love it to death. I really do. So that's the highlighter. Look at that. Isn't that insane? I love it. So this is the, let me see if there's a color or something on there. Oh, it says black and brown is the eyebrow filler, and then taupe is the highlighter. So very, very pretty. I love this. I use this every day. Again, to fill in those eyebrows, give you a little highlight with your makeup and everything like that. Beautiful. Okay, so ladies, and I think that is it. That's all I have for today. So thank you so much for watching the video and subscribing, and your comments. I love reading your comments, so always feel free to leave comments, or if you want to reach out to me, you can YouTube message me or leave something below. And I guess I will see you guys on the next video. Okay, take care. Bye.